In this video, I am going back in time. I am now around 2100 Elo rapid chess, but we're taking it back to 800 Elo. And we're going to be running through, seeing some mistakes and how to punish these lower levels, and hopefully you can get some insight from that. Now, these videos are going to be streamed live. So if you want to come join, say hi, banter a little bit, etc., ask questions, make sure you check out my live stream when I'm playing. It'll be titled Blunderpex, something speedrun or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, let's get right into the games. Blunderpex, we found somebody who is 70 or 793. And they're playing e4. We're going to show our trusty Caro-Kann and see how they play the Caro-Kann at the 800 level. Okay, they're playing the advance. So I like to play c5 here. And they can do a few different things. They decide to take. So the pawns are split. So the plan's going to be to target them using the knight. So we're going to play e6. A little bit counterintuitive, leaving the bishop in there. But now we're going to develop our knight, just pressuring the pawns. It does give them time to play b4, but we can always undermine. Also, that would just hang this pawn, so not too concerned. And they're going to pin us. So this is actually a super duper annoying move that I don't like to see all that often, to be honest. The way that I like to play it is I like to just bring my knight to c6. A lot of the times white gets a really good position. So yeah, I'm going to go here. Now, I mean, they can just take. And arguably white's just better, but because they're going to play here. Takes, here, or something like that. But okay, they just decide to castle, so I can take. We're gonna get our pawn back, and then we'll just castle and play a game. They first take here. Interesting. So I'm noticing I can split their pawns. Like, you could auto take here, and then if takes, but I'm seeing that I can, in between, take the bishop and then leave them with double isolated pawns. I don't think that gets me into any trouble. They can take with check, but then I just go ahead and take again. Or wait, oh wait, whoa. Hold up there. If I take, they intermezzo take, and then take. So, we have to take here. Almost a huge oversight. Losing a full piece. And now they take. We'll just take back. Now, let's see. I can choose to defend the knight or move the knight. I could put the knight on a very nice square, but then it's maybe getting a little bit vulnerable. Could also bring the queen out here, pressuring this, looking over here. Ultimately, I do want to put pressure on this, though. So I think just knight back, and then we can always kick the queen away with c5. We want to play c5 regardless. What up, James, right? What up? Yeah, let's go ahead and just kick the queen away. What up, Arthur? And now I should get my king safe. So if I castle, am I running into anything? I don't believe so. What up, Robert? This 800 is playing pretty good, I must say. So, knight in. They're gonna get a really nice knight here. Like, I'm not doing so hot, to be honest. My idea is here takes with pressure. But I guess even if I take here, they're gonna get the rook active. I don't know if I want that. Road to 300? Indeed. Just playing some chess, Robert. Just playing some chess. I mean, I could consider this, but not really. Or actually, like, this is not good. This 800 is kicking my butt. Okay, well, I don't think we really have a choice other than to go here. I mean, this has to be automatic. Now the question is, do I take and go into this? I don't think I can do that. I think I just get myself into some trouble if I do that. Actually, wait, no, there's a tactic here. I can, yeah, okay, never mind. Going here is actually not that good, because I can take, if they take the bishop, I take with check, takes, and then we recapture here. So I'm just winning a pawn. So let's go ahead and capture the pawn. Takes, and then, yeah, we just capture here. And we got our pawn back. Actually, we didn't get a pawn back. We won a pawn in the center, which is very, very nice. Now we just need to convert. So, first thing I think about putting the rook on the semi-open file. This could be an annoying move. They can't play it right now. I don't like this. They might also have ideas of going here. I am considering f6 as well. And then the knight's got to move, and then I can play for like e5 with the discovered attack here. And just controlling a lot of the center. Where can the knight go? I mean, it pretty much has to go here, here. So I think f6. We have to be careful playing f6, but I think this is one of the times that it's okay. So I'm expecting knight back here, and then we play e5. What up, Ryan? And Neil, how's it going? Yeah. Okay. Now, the question is, do I play e5? I mean, they can take. Then I'll just take here. e5 here takes. Queen's under attack. Let's open it up. Get her pieces active. Of course, there's takes. Okay, interesting. So they're shutting it down. I'm a little bit worried about my king side, but we should be totally fine. If I ever go here, I mean, we have a ton of great moves. Do I have to be worried about anything here? I don't think so. Let's just start targeting these pawns. I mean, the knight ideally would want to go here to threaten checkmate. So maybe they try to get it to here, but we should be fine. Oh, that... I don't see a reason why I can't just take the pawn. Just go ahead and do that. We're starting to infiltrate now. Break. The bishop will come alive at some point. Probably bishop here. Double the rooks. Okay, knight to the edge of the board. Knight to the edge of the board. Now, where are they trying to go with this? Maybe they're just trying to free this up. That would make a lot of sense. I mean, I have a way to make a pass pawn. So I think we just do that. If you take, I take, and I mean, this pawn is super dangerous. I could even take this way, but actually, no, wait. What am I going on about? I just take and we force a queen trade. That is our win there. Queen takes, and we just have too much material up. 2 passed pawns. Just need to coordinate the rooks. So I'm going to develop my bishop. We attack the rook with some tempo. And then I'm going to play rook b8. Okay, now let's just connect our rooks. Push the pawn. Now, there's no threat of back rank. So I'm going to push my pawn. We're threatening to fork. Let's play another one. So, white pieces, we're going to play e4. We have ce5. We're going to, of course, play the Vienna. And will my 800 accept the game? They accept. Okay. So, at these lower levels, we're going to be seeing a lot of these gambits accepted when they shouldn't be. So they take the pawn. Now we push e5. And, okay, they know what they're doing, apparently. We're going to play queen to e2 here. Now the knight is under attack. We're threatening to win it. And this is a very, very fun line. Very tricky. Yes, it doesn't happen at the higher levels. Black is, like, already not doing well. Wait, what? What? Okay. They're playing f4. I mean, this is okay. I mean, I get it. I can take. They're gonna take with check, and then takes and takes, right? But I mean, I can just simply take this pawn. We just get free development here. I believe this is the best move. I don't see why I would go into this. Okay, I will just take the pawn. Do you drink sometimes? Sometimes, yes. Okay, and they come forward with their knight. I mean, I can still just kick the knight back. Knight has to go here, and then I just play d4, and we're so much better that it's not even funny. We like, okay, let's just get rid of the knight. The knight cannot take the pawn because it's just a free knight. So they have to go here. And then I'm going to play d4. It might even be better to play this move and then d4. Knight here, they have to defend this. How do you defend that? You go here. Okay, yeah, let's just play d4. Let's take control of the center, open up our bishop. Life looks good. Now we're setting up a trick, kind of. If they play one of these moves, we're going to be playing knight d5, and then there are various sacrifices incoming. But instead they're playing knight here. I mean, my opponent's playing very weirdly. I think we just develop the knight. Maybe they're looking for this. Maybe we should be careful. I could just develop the bishop to f4. Okay, maybe there's no need to allow this. Bishop f4, we just protect against any knight g3s. Before we play this, yeah, now we're going to attack the queen, of course. And our position is just phenomenal. And on the next move, I'm going to be playing g4, trapping the knight. Although it doesn't actually trap the knight, does it? Because the knight here takes, queen takes. Down, down, down. Okay. So, we could just castle. But we have to have something here. I think just castling though makes sense. Do I even potentially have this? Let's just castle. We're gonna castle before we get ourselves into any troubles. And now knight here appears to be just completely crushing, because now you have to play king up. And then I can sacrifice my knight for the 2 pawns with discovered check ideas. And if you take, there's just a check. Okay, yeah, so now I sacrifice my knight, pawn takes, bishop here. It's completely over. Pawn takes. Oh, you can fork me, whoa. It's not gonna end well though. You go here, I just play queen to g4 and I'm threatening checkmate. Well, actually no, you have this move. Here. Here. I mean, I guess just queen here. Yeah, I think I just play queen to g4. Queen g4, I guess you can discovered check, or discovered attack. So maybe I want to go here instead. Here, king up, I just have check. If king takes, I mean, then check. Okay, let's just move our king. Or our queen up 1 square. Bathroom location changed? No, it's right here. It's always right here. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is on the table. We have so many good moves here. I can go check here. Check. Only move. Check. Actually, wait. Here, check. Takes. Check. Has to go here. And then, is this just checkmate? That should just be checkmate, right? I go check. You take the pawn. Check. And then queen c3 checkmate. Check. King here, checkmate. Oh. Why did I miss that? Check. That's checkmate though. You go here en passant. Or I could just take the queen. Or the knight. Yeah, okay. You know what? We're just taking the knight with check. Why is the king there? I want to do this in the best way possible, but like I mean, like obviously you can just win the queen. But I don't want to do that. So let's go here. Let's go check. I guess if this check, that should be checkmate, right? Here, check, and here. There's got to be a mate here. Check. Yeah, that's checkmate with the pawn too. Okay, so we found it. King here, check. King comes here, and then there's checkmate, or just checkmate in one. GG. Obviously, there was a gazillion ways to win there. I wanted the fastest checkmate. I don't think I found the fastest checkmate, but, you know. We hit the gym today. I hit the gym earlier, actually. I did a little bit of upper body. Yeah, pretty solid game. We played with an 88.2. Opponent played with a 62.7. I mean, they just accepted the Vienna gambit. You don't really want to do that. Yeah, sometimes for sure, Dom. It's probably like a psychological thing too, like knowing that you should and kind of have to, you know. When physique reveal? Not right now. Hidden. I probably missed a lot of checkmates, yes. This is actually a very common line that you're probably going to see at lower levels. And I mean, my opponent just took. Now, this was the line that I was calculating, which is probably what my opponent calculated too. They're just up a pawn. So don't take free knights, because then you lose the pawn chain, or the pawn capture. And then this, I mean, the knight was just forced back, and here we needed to realize this threat. So if you play something like this, I mean, queen back, and you can get into some trouble here if you don't protect this square. So we did that, and then knight in. One thing to watch out for in these kind of lines is if they, you know, play something like, let's just play a random move. If they play stuff like this, because you can actually sacrifice the knight, and if they take, you take like this. Who called you chubby? I'm not chubby. Actually, I'm a little bit fluffy right now, to be honest. But midsummer, I was doing quite well. And then here, apparently we didn't have to sacrifice, but... And then this... I didn't play queen to g4 because I was a little bit worried about stuff like opening up here. Obviously, you are still winning, but... Get the points. And then here it's mate in 4. Check. Mate in 1. I missed mate in 1. Oh my gosh. I missed mate in 1. I missed mate in 1. There's so many different checks, man. Ugh. And then here is mate in 2 with this. Here. Oh, and then you go back and take. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. I mean, it's checkmate. It's checkmate. Bro's king is on a5, and all his pieces are on the back rank. Like, let's play more. Are actually why you won. Okay, I will play the Sicilian defense. I don't know how to play the Sicilian. Knight f3. So my understanding of the Sicilian defense is that you want to try and play d5. That is what I understand. I also know that there's like g6 ideas with the accelerated dragon kind of stuff. I don't know. If I play bishop here, am I worried about any knight jumps? I guess then I can just play e6. So let's just develop. I mean, I kind of want to play e6. Just blunt this bishop out. That is what my intuition is telling me to do. Also potentially just playing for d5, takes and takes. Of course we get a Baldard attack. I don't know what the hell that is, but sounds freaky deaky. I think 92 or 97 here. Just really trying to put more pressure on the center. Pawn is now attacked. b6 seems quite understandable. Maybe fianchettoing. Just protect everything. And I mean, I am in time to play this. And it would actually be a fork. You're doing it right. Am I? Well, good, because this is not me like memorizing theory. This is me playing based on intuition. NM, stop. Oh, they played D4. Can I just go here though? Takes. I guess they're just stopping me from playing this. Very interesting position. D5. Pawn takes. Also don't like that my king's not castled, but D5. D5, they have to respond. I mean, if they go here, I just push, and I mean, it's gotta be a good position. D5 takes. I mean, we gotta play D5 here. D5's gotta be played. Yeah, we're gonna mute you, my friend. I'm sorry. Go into timeouts. Don't spam. It's not very nice. The only thing that I really learned about the Sicilian defense is if you're able to play D5, you're probably doing quite well. That is literally what I learned about the Sicilian defense. Oh. Okay, well then I'll just offer a trade. But I guess now they could probably... No, they can't. I still have enough defenders. Although taking here is probably... Am I just losing a pawn? Wait, no, I can take with check and then take the bishop. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. My opponent has blundered a pawn. Or blundered a piece. But they're gonna get a couple pawns for it. Yeah, and they take. This is a little bit unpleasant. But we're winning. Okay, I'm just gonna capture back. It's held. Now rook here I'm expecting. Attacking the bishop. I don't know what I should maybe no, I can't protect that way. Rook a6? No, what am I doing? They're gonna win the pawn. Duh. Unless I just protect. Actually, I could just step up the queen. Then they take here anyways. Okay. They're gonna win the pawn. It's as simple as that. Yeah, white definitely did. Okay, let's see. I just need to move my queen out of danger, I think. Knight here might be a good move. Because your king can't castle. Although I do have ideas of giving a check here, so I might have potential checks, or takes, and then like some check here. But before I start attacking, I kind of want to just castle and get my king safe. Although, this is looking quite ugly. Why not rook a5? I don't know. Rook a5 would have been possible, but then my pieces are all just like tied up. Isn't the Sicilian so tempting? No. I don't like this. And my opponents are not going to blunder what they did there. What's your peak rating? 2138, I think. I think that's my peak. Oh, they just capture. So I should be able to just take with the knight. Attacking the bishop. I could also just take with the bishop here. The idea of this, but if I take with the bishop, then they're going to castle next move. So knight takes. What is their plan? I'm also threatening to check, or not check, but just discovered attack. Here. It's not a fork. And I can castle. Okay. I'm taking with the knight. I think we're going to see some queen d4 or bishop d4. Just attacking the rook. And we have to be very careful here. Thank you, Rooted. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, so I can castle. Is castling crazy here? Am I going to get myself into any trouble? I don't think so. I think I just castle. Protect the rook, get my king safe. There's no checkmate. Okay, they obviously want this. I can't allow that, so I have to take here. Yeah, I have to take this. And then there's a fork. Did I see that? No, but we take that. Yeah, there's a free pawn on a2, of course, but there's way more important things than that pawn. What is this? Love the road to 2200. This is a speedrun that I'm doing. This is the blunder packs. Okay, just capture. Oh, they don't even take. What is the idea behind that? I mean, they're still not threatening checkmate. So let's just attack the rook or the queen here. They can play here, trying to give a checkmate, but I can just step up with my queen. Queen here protects the mate. So yeah, it looks like everything should be over here. There's no checkmate, and I am threatening checkmate. A2 is going to go backwards and make a queen. They wish. They wish. Yeah, there's simply nothing that they can do here. The king is completely cut off. You can protect, I guess. But this is also checkmate, so you streamer of the late hours. It's only 8:30 here. Come on now. What's your favorite gambit for black and white? Favorite gambit for black? What is my favorite gambit? Probably the Leon Hart gambit. For black, or no, that's white. What am I talking about? For black, what is my favorite gambit for black? I don't play many gambits for black, to be honest. Okay, let's just trade and Once again, it's just over. Double the rooks, checkmate. Now for white, I love the Vienna gambit. But I guess I also love the von Hennig gambit. I've been having so much fun with that. Here, I mean, let's just slide back. The king's not going anywhere. Yeah, I mean, the Charlotte gambit, it's not great. Let's just say that. Okay, I'm just going to pull the bishop back. Still cutting the king off. And then rook d8 will just end the game. I'm trying to think of gambits that I play as black. Like, I can't actually think of anything. I just played the Caro-Kann. Like, I'm a really boring player when it's the black pieces. Okay, so the way that I was going to win this is like, whatever you do, just rook here. You can't move the knight because of checkmate. So it was just over. Yo, what's up, Jason? I dare you to play the Elephant Gambit. What's the Elephant Gambit? We play with a 91.6. Opponent play with an 80.2. I mean, we just... you know what? For playing the Sicilian defense and playing a 90%, I'm pretty proud of myself. Never played the center game Gambit? No, I haven't actually. Okay, so we played some theory here. We actually got a really nice position out of the opening. But here we needed to ignore the hanging pawn and play d5. Check. And we play king f8? What? That's not intuitive, but okay. Obviously here there was a blunder. They should have first taken. And then queen takes. And I think they're just winning a pawn, right? Apparently queen here, and we're doing okay. But they blundered the check. And then here they got some counterplay, but it wasn't enough. Here we can castle, or we could have played f6, but yeah. Once we got rid of the knights, fork the pieces, it's just GG. e4, e5, knight f3, d5. And this is as the black pieces? Like they play e4, I go e5, and then if they play knight f3, I play d5. Well, what's the ideas behind this? See, I will play gambits and whatnot, but I need to understand why I'm playing them. I can't just give up a pawn and not understand like the tactical ideas here. Is it to do something like this? I mean, I don't know. Used to be World Online, then I changed to credits. Or is it credits? Now I'm rooted in that. Let's go, man. Nice, nice. Tushi always plays Gambit or Elephant. I mean, Witty does too. Witty plays the Elephant. Queen takes, knight out. I mean, I don't understand. It's obvious. This is obviously not how you're supposed to play.